Okay, so if you're still with me, these are all the videos I've produced so far. Each are about 10 minutes long. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in each row means I've just made 2 hours of video just on these methods, the constructor, the set methods, these validate methods, and everything else. Oh, and the toString method. Don't forget the toString method. Actually, I want that method on the bottom, just because I like it on the bottom. So in any case, I think we're finally ready to get into adding, which is really where things start getting exciting. One more thing though, we've been neglecting this method here, public character array method, to get the character array, and we were able to mess with this whenever we want. So let's mess with it now. I mean, not mess with it, fix it. So here, let's uncomment this, and let's uncomment this. Alright, so one thing you'll notice, I have returned this. Return this means basically return. Okay, let me say that. When I say return this, I mean return toString. Alright, that's what it means, in case you're wondering. ToString is, as I said, a magical method that is built in. Remember, I said that it's built in. We are overriding the default ToString method, so that when we just say plus a, when we concatenate a, it's going to return the ToString method automatically. So I hope you understand that. So when we say return this, that's what we're returning, what's in the ToString method. So here in the getCharArray, what are we going to return? We're going to return what's in digit character array, right? So we can return that. End of that. So now everything's happy. So we have so far implemented everything except for adding. Let's get into adding now. I'm tired of talking about all the other stuff. I didn't set my timer. Let me see. Once it reaches about 8 minutes, I have to stop. And that should be staying on top no matter what. Alright. So, now to add. It's going to be taking a type of, remember, well, I'll get into this later. I just want to keep this happy. That's why I have these return thises here, just to return the type integer. Because see what we are returning? This is where we put our return type, right? Keep in mind, here we put a string, here we're returning a character array. But what the heck does it mean when it says return huge integer? Well, we're returning the class itself. Basically, we're returning this whole thing. This is a hard concept to understand, and we'll basically figure it out as we go along. I'll show you what I mean. But keep in mind, as I said, this is linked to toString when specifically printing out a string in this system printout method here. Alright, let's go on to adding. I'm tired of doing everything else. So let's take some prerequisites before we get into it. We're going to be taking something from the outside, and we're going to be adding it to a character array. Alright, remember, these are going to be 80-digit numbers. We can't just convert it into a simple integer. Integer has a certain range, if you remember. So we're going to have to add this like an elementary child would. So we're going to add, basically, if I had to give a quick synopsis, if this is an array, and let me see, here we go, and this is an array, and this has 1, this has 2, This has 3, this has 4, this has 2, this has 1. So we're going to add that with that. And what I'm going to do for my program is I'm going to store the result of this in this array slot here. So 1 plus 2 becomes 3. 3 plus 4 is going to be what? 7. So that's going to be stored on top of that. And 1 plus 2 is 3. And this doesn't really have to be the way to do it. You can have another array if you want, called result array. But I don't want to complicate it too much. I just want 2 arrays. So what does this mean? We have our digit character array and the things associated with it. We're going to have to make up another one. And I'm going to call it outside character array. So it's going to be the same exact concept. All we're going to do, I'm going to press Control F here. I'm going to replace the word car, or care, however you pronounce it. I'm going to replace that with the word car outside, or outside car. Let me outside car. And just say replace all, and that just replaces what I highlighted there. Let me get out of zoom in mode. Okay, something weird just happened. Let me. I'm afraid to close it because that might mess up everything. Let me trust Eclipse. Yes, save my changes. Don't be corrupted when I open you up again. Alright, you're not corrupted. Awesome. Alright, so let's collapse everything again. Folding, collapse all. So I have private. Oh, I replaced the word car here with outside car. I didn't mean to do that. Alright, so now, did I replace everything? Oh man. Great, I just messed up everything. Let me pause the video and fix it. Okay, note to self, don't be zoomed in and press Control F at the same time. That's what really caused that weird situation there. So, alright, I got about a minute and a half left. My timer is out of sync, so now I have to depend on this becoming 600 in order to know when I have to stop the presentation. So basically I just declared my variables successfully, and I pressed Control F. I tried to reverse everything I did, and hopefully I didn't mess any code up, I hope. So the same way we have these outside character array, now we have to copy these set character arrays. And again, this is kind of the problem I was talking to you about before, how these set methods are not universal. They don't work for digit character array and digit outside character array now. They only work for this specific one. So, and actually I just wanted this to be outside character array. So we have to do a change of naming them. So let's see, collapse all. See if we can name this successfully. You know what, I'm not even going to trust Control F. I'll just copy and paste over again. Alright, I'm about to run out of time right now, so by the time I come back, all I'm going to do is I'm just going to change these cars here to outside car. That's all I'm going to do. See you in the next video.